What's up, guys? Matt here, coming at you with another quick video. Today, got something really cool for the Atlas. Been wanting to pick up some different wheels for it for a while now. These stock ones just not really cutting it for me, and so I was wanting to get some Beadlocks, something with some bigger like bolts, and just looks more truckish. I don't know how to really explain that, but I had been looking at these on eBay for quite a while. These are from Downshift 187 on eBay. Really cool looking beadlocks, and I'll put some pictures up here of the listing as well. So you can see they're just called the 24 scale 7 lug beadlock wheels. They're weighted. Basically, these nice big stainless steel screws here are going to give them some weight. In the listing, it shows that they're 10 grams heavier than the stock wheel. So let's check these out. And I like these because I liked the big hardware, and I was lucky enough, they sent me 6 of them. So we could do this Atlas build. So you can see they are a 3-piece design. They're 3D printed. This is the first set of 3D printed wheels I've had, so it's really cool to see, what these printers are capable of. I'm going to take these and install these scramblers on there, and we'll get a look at what they look like, because they really look awesome with the bolts in them. So let's get a set together and we will check them out on the Atlas. These look like, good quality as far as I can tell. I don't know much about 3D printing. I just threw that one on the floor. But from what I can tell, they seem to be good quality, and we will throw them together and see how they run. Also, if anybody's wondering, I'm using the 3/32 MIP wrench here, so it seems to fit well. That way, you know whether you have the right driver for these. One thing I do want to note, and this is not anything to do with the quality of these, or the seller doing anything wrong. These are marketed and made for the SCX24. I wanted to put them on the Atlas, so that's kind of my thing. But you will see this is an SCX24 hex. Okay, these fit perfect. All right, and I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but they fit perfect. Okay, putting them on the Atlas that has these gray hex, they're just a tiny bit smaller, and you have a little bit of play there. I'm afraid that will eventually strip that wheel. So if you're going to put these on the Atlas, you may want to swap your hex. I have a ton of stock SCX24 hexes, and I also have some brass ones. So I'm definitely going to at least switch them to these, but you may want to switch your hex, because that's definitely going to wear eventually. And that's nothing to do with the wheel. If it's what it's supposed to, perfect. I just try to make sure and let everybody know I don't want to tell you these work perfect for this or for the Atlas, and then you see that issue. So you can see there's a little bit of play there, and I kind of just really noticed it on this one, which this wheel nut's a little loose now, but you definitely don't want to run it on the stock hex. And I will mention this to the seller, and maybe he'll just go ahead and design a set for the Atlas, and offer them as a 6-piece, or something like that. So I'll definitely let them know of that, and we should be good. Just wanted to make sure you knew that. I didn't want to mislead anybody. You get them, and then you find out that is slightly off. So definitely going to have to change the hex for now, and then maybe there'll be a workaround in the future. And just to show that I'm really not trying to knock these wheels at all, because there's nothing wrong with them. There is play with this Atlas hex in all of the SCX24 wheels. And I've been running SCX24 wheels on it and haven't had an issue, but I've been running the stamped steel beadlock. So if anything, I was probably going to strip the hex eventually. But there is a tiny bit of play with all of the SCX24 wheels that I've tried. I don't know about these, but yeah, there's a little play in there on those even. Maybe not quite as much as on here, but again, it's not anything that is wrong with this wheel or anything the sellers did wrong. It's just this hex is a tiny bit smaller than the SCX24 hex. So that's me trying to put them on something they're not specifically made for. So that's on me, but I'm sure it'll be all worked out, and I'm going to change my hex and I'm good. So still loving the wheels. So I feel like I'm very much wrenching on this Atlas, and I really should pick up one of those tools that Full Send has made. I don't know if you guys have seen them. He took a socket and grinded it down to fit inside the wheels for the Atlas, because the nut on these is a little bit bigger and it's hard to get anything down in pretty much any of these wheels. You can see what I did. I took this Traxxas tool and took the Dremel to it and grinded one side off. It works, but Full Send's little tool looks a whole lot better. So if you're needing a tool for your Atlas wheels, definitely check out fullsendrc.com. And don't forget, we have the promo code 2FMRC, discount code, whatever you want to call it. Put in 2FMRC and it'll save you 15% on your order. So that goes for weights, axles, any of that stuff. And those tools are a limited time thing, kind of a limited amount of them he made, I believe. So I'm not sure if he's going to continue to make those, but you better jump on them. The only thing I will say about these is you're not going to be able to run any weights. They are heavier. You can definitely feel the difference in those. Probably about the same weight as this stock with that weight in it. Let's just check and see. So this weighs 19.4 on my scale. 19.4 with the Full Send weight in here. This is 24.6. Just the way it is. Now, I mean, it has a scrambler, so it's a little bit more tire also. But that big hardware makes up a little bit of weight difference. So not like I'm losing anything there. Definitely gaining a little weight. I'm really curious to see how the scramblers do on the front of this thing. I haven't put them on the front yet. I feel like they're going to rub quite a bit. But that is what I was looking for my Atlas. That I love it. I don't know about you guys. I've always been a little skeptical with 3D printed wheels and stuff. I'm big on looks. I'm picky sometimes. But these look, I love them. I really like that look. What do y'all think? It just, to me, this bigger truck like this, it just needs that big hardware. You know, they always have those big lug nuts and stuff. So, really cool. Much better than this plain old stock wheel. Definitely better than these, huh? But yeah, look at that. So this is your stock wheel on the Atlas. That looks so much better. I'm freaking loving it. You know what this means? I'm going to have to be getting the Atlas out and doing some work. It's definitely. If you haven't checked out my video on extending the Atlas, the rear, all I did with it is, because stock setup, you can't fit these scramblers. They rub. So all I did was drilled a new hole here, took the 2 bolts loose from the rear axle setup, and just moved it back a little bit. That screwed it back, and then I had to have a longer drive shaft here, and this is just off a Bang Good Special, and I think it's for like the CR24 or one of those 24 scale drive shafts. I don't know, but and it works perfect. Love the look of these. I'm going to get the other 3 on and maybe run this thing a little bit and get some running clips for you. Super excited about these. Definitely check them out. They are listed on eBay for $23, $24. That's for a set of 4. I'm sure if you talk to them, they're super awesome to deal with. They will hook you up, maybe sell you a set of 6. So if you're wanting to do something like this with your Atlas, definitely just shoot them a message. I'll put a link in the description to their listing, and definitely just give them a yell. I'm sure they're more than willing to work with you to get you a set of 6. So I really appreciate them hooking me up with this set of 6, and I'm super excited to run this thing. So let's get a little time in on it and check it out. I'm just going to say right out, these are probably the second easiest wheels I've put together. These new trills are super simple as well. The problem is right now it's hard to get wheels. You guys probably know that. These are always sold out. Everything's always sold out. RC4 Drive, they never have anything in stock anymore, it seems. So this is a great option for $24, you know. And definitely these are the meatiest, beefiest looking wheels. So definitely check these out. I appreciate everybody watching. Peace.